Welcome once again. The ongoing legal battle between Senior Advocate of Nigeria and elder statesman Chief Afe Babalola and human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi has sparked a national conversation about the rule of law and the Nigerian state. The controversy surrounds Farotimi's book, which accuses the Nigerian justice system of corruption, prompting Babalola to seek legal action for defamation.
However, the issue has gone beyond a regular defamation case. It has now raised fundamental questions about the administration of justice and the institutions of social justice in Nigeria, following how Dele Farotimi was arrested, matters surrounding jurisdiction, and the argument that this is an alleged criminal case. As the Babalola versus Farotimi case unfolds, it has attracted the attention of Nigerians as well as the international community. We're now joined this morning to discuss this by former Attorney General of Ekiti State and the lead counsel to Afe Babalola. We have Owoseni Ajayi. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us, sir.
It's a pleasure to be with you. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of this case. The first criticism that was leveled against Chief Afe Babalola SCN is the fact that the manner in which he was arrested, Dele Farotimi was arrested and taken to Ekiti, was being criticized, and the police was accused of being used as a tool for infringing on the fundamental right of Dele Farotimi. I want you to explain to us exactly what occurred and the role that Afe Babalola SCN played in all of this.
Good morning to our viewers and listeners. Let me state very clearly that there's nothing unusual about this matter. Probably because of the personalities involved. If Afe Babalola has become an icon, he has struggled from nothingness to become an icon, to become a great man in this nation. Dele Farotimi have been active in human rights activism. Is already known. Is therefore, because these two personalities are involved, a human rights activist, a lawyer, who is perceived to be defending the masses, who is perceived to be a young man in former being oppressed by a big man. But that is not the case. Let me say practically that is not the case. This is clearly a case of criminal defamation, which is guaranteed in our rules of law, where there is a defamation, when there is a defamation, whether through publication, whether through slander, whether through libelous publication, if the victim can approach it two ways. If we ever take action in civil by claiming damages from the person who had libeled him, he could also decide to go criminal by petitioning the police and ask for questions to be asked on the person who had libeled him, because in section 53 of the criminal code is treated as a criminal offense. And therefore, when you are the person that is the victim of that publication, you can write to the police, please look at this defamatory publication against me. And the police will now invite the alleged person who has libeled or defamed the petitioner. If the person responded through phone call, he could come to the police station to receive that justification or apologize. But where he refuses to respond to invitation through phone call or through any other means, the police, in an attempt to get to the root of that matter, will obtain a warrant of arrest. Warrant of arrest is different from bench warrant. Warrant of arrest is to ensure that somebody who has been alleged through a petition of committing a criminal offense is brought to the police station to come and explain himself. Bench warrant is when you are already in the court of law and you don't do it, there could be a bench warrant for you to be produced in the court. But in this instance, it was a warrant for the arrest of Dele Farotimi based on the petition written to the State Commissioner of Police by Chief Afe Babalola. Last time is a global case. When you publish as Dele Farotimi published in his book, it has become a global case. Anywhere that publication is read, it is actionable thereof. This libelous publication in the book of Dele Farotimi is widely read in the state. Chief Afe Babalola is based in the state. That was where he read it. And the issue of arrest, a suspect could be arrested anywhere and brought to the C2. That is the command where he is being investigated to come and answer to the petition. In this, which means anybody that is suspected to have committed any crime could be arrested anywhere. It does not really mean it is where you are arrested, you have to be tried there, or you have to be investigated there. In the instance case, the police command in the knows fully well that Dele Farotimi is based in Lagos, went to Lagos to ensure his arrest. After informing the Lagos command that we are here to arrest a suspect, when that is done, the procedural arrest is completed. And he was arrested through a warrant of arrest signed for by a magistrate in Ekiti State and brought it to answer the allegation against him in that petition received by
kindly hold on.
By Chief Afe Babalola. Yeah. And then let me start an example to let everybody know this, that the arrest of this is procedural, completely procedural. Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya and brought to Nigeria to face his criminal charges. He's facing it now. Nobody is facing police about it.
Yeah, can you hold on? Just before we go on.
Several governors have been arrested in their home state. Even my doctor, who was served by Attorney General.
Yeah. Can you hear us clearly?
He went to Abuja. Hello?
Yeah, just before we
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, just before we continue, I just want to confirm, because one of the things that many people have been asking, you've cited Nnamdi Kanu's case. That's a totally different thing. But the understanding that many people have is that when an arrest warrant is given by a magistrate court in Ekiti State, it has to be co-signed by a court in Lagos State before that warrant can be effected. Can you confirm that that happened in Lagos before he was moved to Ekiti?
Let me tell you clearly that the police, they know exactly how to do their job. I'm not in a position not to teach the police how to do their job. What I'm in a position to say here, which I believe the police complied with, was that a petition was written to Chief Afe Babalola, was written by Chief Afe Babalola to the police command in the state. And they reacted to that petition like any other person's petition. We lawyers, we know, we write petitions every day on behalf of our clients. And the police attend to them.
Yeah, but
what I'm aware of is that the police acted on the petition written by Chief Afe Babalola. How they carry out their duty is procedural. And I'm very certain the police in the Ekiti State will not agree the rules in getting Dele Farotimi to come and answer to the petition written the case.
Yeah, but we're not 100%.
They would not agree the rules because they are trained.
Yeah, but sir, apologies, but we're not 100%. Yes, I can hear you. We're not 100% certain. What we are doing now is assuming that they went through the proper procedure. It's not like there's certainty that the Lagos State Magistrate Court did co-sign on that arrest warrant before he was taken to Ekiti State. That is
exactly what happened.
Yeah, okay. I just want to be clear that we're not 100% certain. What we're doing is assuming.
All the procedural regulations to ensure that the suspect who is ordinarily residing in Lagos, he could even be residing anywhere in the world, that he was duly procedurally arrested.
Okay.
And brought to Ekiti State.
Still speaking about can I still speak about procedural arrest?
He raised justification that yes, I own up to this, was charged to court immediately.
All right,
without delay.
I'd like to speak about procedural arrest.
This is procedural.
Another point that was raised and highlighted about the mode of arrest was the manner in which the police actually went into the law firm, allegedly picked up phones, and I'm using that loosely because we did carry out an interview. We went there and there were reports of the police beating staff of the law firm. The cleaner did give a report about how she was being slapped. So would you consider that procedural arrest?
No. People are arrested this week just to bring this arrest under humanitarian violation. That is incorrect. I'm very aware that Dele Farotimi was arrested. After showing the warrant of arrest to him, he didn't receive the arrest, and he was not. There was no how. And the police did not issue any force against him. Warrant of arrest was put to him. He immediately acknowledged it and followed the police.
Yeah, but it's not the police. The police cannot. The police cannot find any faults.
So easy.
Yeah, the police cannot find any faults in. You can't hold on, please. What we are saying is not like, of course, Dele Farotimi did not resist arrest. Nobody's saying that. It is the process, or the things that happened before he was arrested, the alleged, assault of staff of that law firm, and other, allegations that were made. Those are the things that were pointed out. Is that also because you are attesting to the police always going or following procedures? So would you say that is also part of the procedures of this, State Police?
I'm not here to defend the police action because I was not part of the police system that arrested Dele Farotimi.
Yeah, all right.
I would not have been in a position to defend that. I would not have defended that.
All right, so we don't spend too much time on this.
If Afe Babalola petition against the libelious publication to the police. The police obtained warrant of arrest, and Dele Farotimi complied with the warrant of arrest. We saw it and followed the police to the state. That is only what concerned me, because I was not in the local. I was not in the local when Dele Farotimi was arrested.
All right. So we don't waste too much time on this.
My discussion is that it was not the warrant of arrest. He complied with the warrant of arrest and followed the police to Ekiti State.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't waste too much time on this. I want us to move on to the.
They interrogated him, and immediately he was charged to court.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the other parts of the case. There's also arguments that criminal defamation has been decriminalized in Ekiti State in 2021. I think Dele Farotimi was governor then. Can you speak on that as well? There have been criticism. Sorry, I think I made a mistake there. But there's been criticism as to whether criminal defamation is,
whether defamation is criminalized.
Whether defamation rather is criminalized in Ekiti State or not, and what exactly is the basis for the warrant that was sent, for Dele Farotimi's arrest?
Let me state very clearly that Dele Farotimi was charged under the prevailing law in Nigeria and under some prevailing laws in Ekiti State. When you read clearly Section 53 of the Criminal Code law, you will see that the law clearly provides for anybody suspected of committing a libelious publication, criminal libel, to be charged to court. Section 273 and 275 provide, of the Criminal Code, provide for sentencing. And let me make something very clear, that Criminal Code is a superior law to any state law. It's like a penal code in the northern Nigeria. Penal code and criminal code, they are superior to any law that is in any state. And a state house of assembly cannot repeal a federal law. So, although this issue has already been contentious in the court now, probably I should not use this to respond to that. But so that I'm not accused of access of judice. When this is my own argument on it, that House of Assembly of any state cannot amend the federal law. And whenever it is brought under a federal law, being prosecuted by the police, which is a federal agency. So it's properly brought before the court, and if the court finds out otherwise, then they will rule on this. They will rule on this. But I'm not to decide here.
Okay.
What is going to be the court position on that? Well,
Yeah.
What I'm very know is properly shall to come under the relevant law of this.
Okay, just to confirm, are you aware, are you familiar with the CIL versus Ekiti State case and the Supreme Court ruling?
On what?
There's a CIL versus Ekiti State case that is on the Public Officers Protection Act. I'm not sure if you're aware of that case.
I'm certain that the Supreme Court will not have ruled in respect of this matter under which the Nepal has the protocol. I'm very certain.
Okay.
The Supreme Court has not ruled that somebody who is brought a federal law cannot be tried in any state of Nigeria. I'm not aware of a Supreme Court decision, and I'm not supposed to be aware of all the decisions of the Supreme Court. But I'm very certain the Supreme Court will not have ruled that somebody that was charged under a federal law by a federal agency like the EFCC, like the SCPC, like the police, cannot be tried in any part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not aware of that, and I'm very sure the Supreme Court will not have ruled against that.
Okay, hopefully we have time to come back to that. But I'd like us to talk about the petition to disbar Dele Farotimi. The petition was to the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, which of course has been rejected. But we'd like you to speak on that. Some have said that this looks like witch hunt, maybe because of the public outcry that was leveled against Chief Afe Babalola SAN.
Let me start by answering that question by saying that this criminal justice book published by the Dele Farotimi has not been developed federally. You know, well, if you have, I don't know if you have read that. It is not only Chief Afe Babalola that this matter concerns. He has led very many people corrupting judiciary. Like what Pedro, who was the first here now, who was the Solicitor General there, Olu Paru, Olu Dalamola, several other people were mentioned in that. And the entirety of the Emmanuel Chamber were mentioned in that. There are several truth in court in respect of this matter already. There is one already for civil action in an Abuja Federal Court, in which the publication, the circulation of the book have been restrained. There is another one in the Federal Court in Lagos, in which the circulation, the publication of the book have been restrained. One of the people that was also mentioned in that book, Olupari, has also petitioned to the Legal Practitioners Committee. In the revised sense of in the right sense of the Practitioners Committee, they have said that this action is in court. Various legs of this matter is in court. Let's wait for the court decision on it. It's premature to be citing him for violation of the Legal Practitioner Act. And in my own view, I don't think anything is wrong with that. They are saying, don't let us prejudge what is going to be the decision of the various action taken in respect of this matter in court, it will preempt of the legal primary committee to take action in respect of that book for now. And I don't think, I believe that is right for now.
Yeah. I mean, well, we're out of time for this conversation. Time will tell how things play out. You know, I only cited the CIO case versus Ekiti State, you know, to refer to something, you know, quite similar that has happened in Ekiti State before, you know, which, of course, you know, expressed the Supreme Court's ruling on federal cases, on federal crimes, rather, being imposed on states. Yeah, but I just want us to, because we're about to wrap up, I want to, you know, ask, some of the things that Dele Farotimi's book was pointing out is the, you know, seeming, you know, issues in Nigeria's justice system, the corruption in Nigeria's justice system, as has been widely said. Is this something that you agree to? Do you think or believe that Nigeria's justice system does have a lot of corruption, you know, embedded in it, you know, that must be fixed?
My brother, let me say, my brief in respect of this matter was done only using Afe Babalola as a scapegoat of your perceived reaction to whatever is going on in the judiciary. Not only in the judiciary, in the entire system in Nigeria today. EFCC is set up to check corruption. We have disciplinary procedure. We have disciplinary procedure to tackle issue of corruption in the judiciary. And the NJC has been following that stricto sensu. If there is any allegation against a judge, the National Judicial Council have been tackling that. Several judges have been disciplined in respect of indiscipline in the judiciary. Several judges have been suspended, they have been removed from the bench for indiscipline in the judiciary. It is not going to license to label and defend other people's names in a publication circulated in the whole world that you can check corruption. That is why I've always insisted this issue to going on. It's not the issue of human rights activity. It's not an issue. It is not an issue that concerns a Luther demonstration. It's an issue between two persons. One published a book and alleged that the other person has corrupted the judiciary, corrupted the Supreme Court. And that person is saying, come and prove it. Come and prove it in the court of law that have corrupted the Supreme Court. This is very simple and simplistic. This is not an issue. This is not an issue for human rights activism at all. It's not an issue for an Luther struggle. You only have to go to court and prove that Afe Babalola has corrupted the Supreme Court. And the whole world will know. It will not be clear to the whole world how a personality like Afe Babalola corrupted the Supreme Court. I believe this is procedural in law, and I believe whatever may be the status of anybody, he has the right to protest against the violation of his rights. Human rights activism or whatever is not meant for poor people, but still poor people alone. People in high places to have their own right to be protected. If Afe Babalola is saying my right has been violated, I have the right, I have the right.
All right.
And it's following the procedure to ensure that it gets justice for the violation of his own fundamental rights.
All right. I think we've had,
he is entitled to that.
Yeah,
we should not just look at it from the position that Afe Babalola is a big man. He's operating a poor man on the street. No, a poor man has violated his right. He has the right under our law, under the constitution of this country.
The courts will
challenge that. Come and explain how I corrupted the Supreme Court.
Well, the courts will decide.
He wants to be allowed justification. Let us wait for the law to come and justify that in court.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Mr. Ajayi, we're out of time for this conversation. I believe the courts will decide. Dele Farotimi has been granted bail. He will have his day in court, and then, of course, things will turn out the way that they will. Well, thank you very much for joining us and for starting your morning with us this morning. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and the best of the
for giving me the opportunity.
season. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for your time.